Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello, truckers. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. It's kind of late in the evening on a Thursday, and I'm on my way to pick up a contract I just took. We're actually on the base game map. We're in Oregon. Coos Bay, Coos Bay, I don't know how you want to pronounce that. But we got special delivery. Not really, but it's just, I usually go by price per distance on external contracts. I don't have a trailer with me because I just finished doing that lumberjack achievement thingy on Steam. So yeah, I was delivering logs and stuff like that. Ouch. What the heck did I just go over? Where is... Okay, I see it blinking over there. The question is this the front or the back? Okay. That better be the front I'm taking because there's no way for me to get the other side. I think we're going to need our beacons for this one. This is a oversized load. I may even need my third axle. I don't know. We'll see when we hook up what the deal is. I do have my parking brake on, right? No, I do not. So if I step outside here, do I want my third axle for this? Oversized load yet. What the heck is this thing actually? It's a lift truck. 42-ton lift truck. I think we'll drive a little bit, see how it goes, and if the front steering seems to be a little light, then we'll put down the third axle. On the Volvo VNL, I hardly ever really need a third axle, so... I mean, it looks nice to have a third axle, but I hardly ever need it. So yeah, you may want to know where we are. I try to say in Coos Bay, I don't know what the heck, how you pronounce it. Coos Bay, up here in Oregon, and we're going down to Bakersfield. It's a 700-mile trip, so it's going to take a little while to get there. This section of the road I had not taken before, so we're going to cruise on down through there. That's why I was taking this one. And, yeah, we get there when we get there. Let's hop back with the cab on this lovely evening. And, let's skedaddle out of here. Seems to be a little framey around here, though. Make sure we got all the lanes we need because, oh, this is really framey. Can I get out of that without hitting? Looks like it. I don't know if it's the rain doing it or what's making it framey. It wasn't framey when I started recording. Well, hopefully this rain lets up. I got the rain setting very low, and it rains every time I play. Looks like all the traffic has cleared out as well, which is fine by me, because we're going to swing it really wide here. And she seems to be steering just fine for me right now, so I don't think I'm going to want a third axle. Yeah, why wear tires that you don't need to? Although I'm probably wearing out my other tires more. Let me put down that third axle here. Activate that third axle. May as well. I should be hogging both lanes, taking these wide corners like that, but I think we're okay. And we're off here. So it should be an interesting ride down. I'll probably put my high beams on if it gets darker than what it is. You would think for 9 o'clock at night and it's raining like it is, it'd be a little bit darker. And I don't really need the high beams yet. I just want to see how much of a difference it made. Cars on the outside of me, so I think we're fine. Geez, 55. Do I really want to be doing 55 with this much weight behind me? Heck yeah, I do. I didn't even check. Do I got? Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. I don't want to stop at a fuel stop with this thing. Unless it's on interstate and you got one of those nice, easy pull-in gas stations. Yeah, of all the driving I've done around Oregon, I'm surprised I have not hit this section yet. Well, at least the section we will be going through, but that brings us back down into Cali. Which obviously I covered a lot of that area. One thing I noticed about Oregon, there's not like a lot of interstates. It's a lot of these roads where it's just one lane each direction, so you get stuck behind another vehicle that's going relatively slow. You're not going anywhere. Looks like the rain may be slowing down some as well. Haven't done external contracts in a while. I actually just checked in my World of Trucks profile. And I kind of forgot there was an achievement for doing miles on external contracts, but I'm a long ways from getting any of those achievements. Long ways away. Oh, come on now. I usually don't mind this, but when you got a heavy load, you don't need to be doing... I don't know why the AI traffic slows way down sometimes for no apparent reason. Other than to irritate us truck drivers. I got a funny feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of shifting until we get down to Cali and get on an interstate or something. Hopefully you don't get to hear my steering wheel anymore in ATS. I got a new mic holder. So hopefully you won't have to hear me do the steering wheel and hear the force feedback kicking in when we get on a dirt road. Although I don't think I'll be on any dirt roads in this episode. If I'm on a dirt road in this episode with this load that we got, I'm in trouble. Although you do that lumberjack achievement on Steam, you will be taking dirt roads. And now with Halloween come and gone, I need to start thinking of, really, why are we slowing down again? Holy crap. I mean, I know that car was turning, but there was no oncoming traffic you had to slow down that much for, was there? Like I was saying, with Halloween come and gone now, this Headless Horseman paint job I got, yeah, may need to be time to be changed. I do have a Christmas one in mind. But to me, it's too early for a Christmas theme on a truck. Let's see, let me throw my high beams on now. Yeah, the guy in front of me may not like it, but we're going to drive with our high beams on because, I mean, who really cares, right? I mean, no, I'm going to get back up to 11th gear, and you guys are going to slow way down again, aren't you? But yes, it's too early for a Christmas theme paint job on the truck, so I don't know if I want to go back to my peanut paint job or... Actually, I might put the American Eagle on the truck for a while with Veterans Day coming up here in the United States. That might be something I could do for a while. The only thing is that paint job I've had for a long time, so I can get a little tired of it, but it's not like I look outside the truck that much. Now I see what our problem is ahead of us. That's a Walbert truck. Oh, come on, it's got the 9th gear. Alright. At least with no traffic in front of us for a little bit. I'm certainly going to give my shifter a workout on this drive, I think. It's one thing about a long trailer like I got right now. Sometimes you can hit things back there and you don't even know it. Especially with as much weight as we got. I've taken some of these corners probably a little bit too tight. I can check real quick here. Well, so far so good. It looks like we just reached Cali. Actually, let me put the cruise control on now because it's like we got 2 lanes. Thank you, 2 lanes. You know, Walbert, I know you may have no place to go today, but I sort of do. Looks like we're back down to 1 lane each way. Oh, and the speed limit sure does drop in here. I try to obey the speed limits as much as I can. I like how it drops right down to 30, and just as soon as I get the truck sort of at 30, it jumps back up to 55. There's no way it's 55 through this little town here. Yep, we're driving right alongside the Pacific Ocean, and we're not going to get that great of a view of it today. Well, not right now, we're not. Another 4 hours we will. GPS is telling me I got another about a 12-hour drive, which I don't think, well, maybe that's true, I have no idea. Alright, just barely got back at the 55 and watch the speed limit will drop back down to nothing somewhere. One thing I'll give Cindy credit for over there, she never goes in the back, takes a nap. Every time I'm driving, she's over there. Probably on her tablet playing Candy Crush or something like that. like we're catching the vehicles in front of us. Why are we slowing down for? Why? I mean, why did you have to hit your brakes for? These corners are not that bad, dude. What's up with you? What a troll. And of course, you made me slow way down, and now I gotta go up a little hill here. I know some people say having your high beams on and or your hazard lights, beacons, whatever, makes AI traffic do different things. I've never really found that to be true. But if it makes you feel good about it, then sure, why not? I'm not going to bother shifting to 11th gear because I'm going to catch this guy before I know it. And he'll slow way down. We can cruise at 51 and a 55. Sure is a lot of traffic on the road for 1:30 in the morning. It's one of those things I don't think SCS takes into consideration, maybe with AI traffic, that you would have more traffic during daylight hours than at nighttime hours. Dude, why? Guarantee you, by the time I gain any speed to pass this guy, this passing zone area will be long gone. Yeah, we're going uphill. But what goes up must come down. No, I'm trying to shift fast. I don't want that Walbert truck to get back around me. He's in the passing lane, getting ready to pass me. I don't think so. Shifted too quick there. Nope, my high beams are going to stay on, dude. Deal with it. At least for another 2 hours. Although it's not that dark of a night. Hopefully this passing heat zone stays open for us a little bit longer. Oh, you gonna make me stop at the way station? Is that an active one or not? Well, no one's telling me to stop, so maybe they're just not open in the middle of the night. Checking the on-ramp, make sure no one's coming down it, because in theory they should stop, but this is AI traffic we're talking about here. I know SCS has changed the map a few times, and when they do, some of the roads you covered in certain areas get changed. So it shows you that you haven't been in that area before. But I'm actually surprised I haven't been in this area before, but since Oregon's sort of a new part of the map, maybe this road wasn't here before. Although, since I have the coast-to-coast map, you think that maybe I've been over this sector before, because I'm sure their roads were kind of close to where these were, or are. Well, it's only 55 through here? Yeah, I would get a ticket for going that fast. I think you're allowed 10% of the speed limit to go over. Oh, come on. It just turned to 30. I was slowing down. And as I say... and I get a ticket. That's the only thing that gets me just a little bit about the speeding tickets in this game. You got to be right on top of that speed limit. Because they don't give you no leeway whatsoever. Like it was 30, then 55, now 40, and then right back up to 55. Right now I'm just going to stay in this lane until I can, well, it seems like we're going uphill because I'm not gaining at all on acceleration. Slow lane looks kind of clear, so put your direction light on and merge over. Yeah, our cruise control's back on. 2 lanes, so if we do catch any traffic, we will have the option of hopefully going around them. But as most people here, they'll have the option to go around us. Oh, another hill. No. Hope none of these trees fall over. That would hurt. Why is everyone hitting their brake lights up ahead? Good news is it's going to start getting daylight kind of soon. I think we'll turn the high beams off. I think we're kind of done with those. Usually right around 4:30 in the morning it starts to really slowly get brighter. was kind of nervous about that truck turning in that rest area coming from the other way. I'm like, don't you dare turn in front of me, because you all know that play ATS or ETS. It's happened to you. You think, oh, they know I'm coming, and you're just cruising right along, else and they decide, no, I'm turning right in front of you, almost as if they don't even see it. I want to get back in that slow lane, but there is a car over there. I think he was far enough back. I had my direction light on for a while. Like I said, we get hit in the trailer, we're not going to really know it because so much weight's back there. Now, I do believe that 1% damage is going to be tire wear on the trailer. Right now, there's no damage to the cargo, so we should be fine. And I'm sure if you've driven enough, you've all had experience where you've taken a load, gotten somewhere, I'm like, oh, great delivery, didn't hit nothing. Notice he's like, what do you mean 5% damage penalty? And you look at your trailer like, where did I get 5% damage? You have no idea. That's because you stopped hard somewhere and a car ran in behind you. But we're about halfway through our journey at this point. I think it was a 700-mile trip. Down to 360. I kind of thought about starting a new profile over, and I think there's a mod out there for a realistic economy. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I don't know if it's still out there, if it actually works well. Start over from scratch, maybe. Just trying to figure out what to do with all this, you know, you start bringing a whole bunch of money and look at it like, yeah, what can I do with that? It comes to a point of it's useless. That's what it is. I would have so much more money actually if it wasn't modded maps, and every time I get to a town it's like, oh, here's a garage. I can't, you know, I can't hire any more drivers, but here's a garage, and you know what? I'll upgrade it too because I have nothing to put into it. But at least I get a gas station and I get cheaper gas. So I'll spend the $288,000 it takes to buy and upgrade a garage just to get $1 or less per gallon of fuel. But I guess if you don't know how to do developer mode, if you want to fast travel to your garages, you can do that. But as I found out when I first played, when you fast travel, it's not like, oh, there's a job there I'd like to take, and I have to get there quick to take it. Oh, I'll fast travel. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you just teleport. It takes into consideration the time it would take to drive there. So, yeah, you could be on a Monday and you want to, you know, teleport, or excuse me, fast travel across country. The next thing you know, it's like a Wednesday, and that job you thought about taking, it's long gone. At 5:30 in the morning, and now you can really start to see the countryside. Did I get too close to that dump truck? It seemed like he fell back pretty fast there. I know the second I get in that slow lane, I want to be right in that guy's bumper in front of me. I don't know where this guy thinks he's going to go, because he's not going to squeeze in front of me, I don't think. trailer is this? Ah, bananas. I prefer nuts. Although I do like a banana. Hey, one of my drivers leveled up. But actually, I don't think I have any drivers that are level 10 yet other than myself. I mean, I got a lot of them like in the 8s and whatever. I got a lot in like the 2.5 to 4.5 category. Not like it matters much. Oh, how could you not find a job, whoever you are? Cost me $744 to return empty. It's okay, because we're making 64 grand on this trip. As long as I don't hit nothing. Which I usually don't, but now that I just said that, I also said I always like to travel trying to get a speeding ticket, and as I said so about 5 minutes ago, we got one, so yeah, let's try not to crash anywhere. So one thing, I don't drive much in California anymore, because obviously when the game came out, we just had California and Nevada. So usually when a game first comes along, you play it a lot. So I drove a lot in California the first few months of the game. And now I got the coast to coast map, and the southeastern part of the US and coast to coast has done well, very well, over parts of Colorado, Oklahoma, and North Texas are all done over. And once in a great while, you just like to take that long trip from like Bangor, Maine, all the way to, well, out here in California somewhere. A nice 3,000-mile trip. Alright, tight squeeze in here, so hopefully no one gets out of line here. Probably should do is everyone's slowing down here. And of course, getting back to speed on the flats is not a big problem. The one thing I haven't done yet is probably the best place to do it. I'm actually thinking when I cut that part out, it was just me taking a photo shot, which took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. The funny thing is, just by going out and coming back, going out to take a photo and coming back, the traffic was all gone. I kind of like how the traffic was around me and I had the harbor around me. I went to take a photo and it's like, where's all the traffic? All the traffic just disappeared. Another driver returning empty with no cargo. What's the deal here, people? Whoa, 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 whoa. One of these kind of highways, huh? Why do I feel like I could have taken that road on the right and just came right back? Why? Why was that a thing? almost like SCS had a laugh when they did that on the road. Looks like we may be turning off up here somewhere. You can see on the GPS it's like we got a hard left coming up. I rarely take these kind of loads because I really enjoy when I get to my destination to have to park back into my parking spot. With these loads you pretty much just pull in. I like where they put that speed sign. Nice place for it. Truck service. Nope, we're good. Mowing down the miles now, though. Seems like it's been a while, actually, since I've been through Bakersfield. Like I was saying before, when the game first came out, almost 3 years ago, it's getting to be 3 years in about 4 months' time. I went through Bakersfield a lot. A lot. Still no cargo damage, hopefully. Nope, just the 1% in the trailer, which I assume is the tires. One thing I wish the SCS would come up with for the trucking sims for both games is where we can get out of the truck and check on your cargo. You know, put straps on. You have to put like the straps on, and or load your own cargo maybe. That might be too much to ask for. Load your own cargo. If you don't get the weight right in your box back there, it could cause you a lot of problems. Alright, so I need to make a right-hand turn, apparently. No cars coming, so we're going to make this wide. It seems like SCS did this a while ago. It seems like when you come on an on-ramp to an interstate or something, it seems like they clear the traffic coming that direction for you to make getting on the interstates a little bit better. Cindy's still awake over there. Maybe she's reading that book over there on the dash. Maybe that's what she's been doing over there. She's been awfully quiet. check on the load back there. It's alright. Hey, my bank account reached 24 million for the first time. Money is just going to come in faster and faster as your drivers level up. I think my company now is making, you can see what your profit is per week. I think I'm averaging like $1 million per day at this point. I still haven't taken that bird out of there. I liked it for like the first trip, and after that, yeah, when he starts looking like that way, especially at night, so you're seeing this, you just see that thing swinging constantly. Yeah, I keep saying I need to stop, you know, and just change that out. I don't know what I want to put up there at this point though. If I really had the time, I would design the Peanut and make him dangle from up there, but I don't have that much time on my hands. So just another 100 miles to go. And in trucking sim world, that's around the corner. Another driver couldn't find a job. My driver's getting lazy, or is my company having issues with other companies? We got a reputation problem? Probably going to some towns that only have like 2 businesses there. And sometimes there are just no jobs, especially if they're low ranked. Maybe they can't take certain things still. At least it's not raining down here, like it was when we started the video. That's usually what happens in the Pacific Northwest. It rains. I should know I have a farm there. Check out my farming simulator series. Plug in, check. Seems to be not much traffic around us at the moment. I like how I'm doing 57. Now I realize truckers have different speed limits than cars do in certain areas. Cindy, we're about an hour and a half out. Where am I taking this load? BNSF apparently. Just have to remind myself that my third axle's down, so when I take the load off, I want to make sure I lift up that axle. You can make driving a little bit funny if you have that axle down when you don't need it to. You don't get enough weight on the front wheels. Yeah, now I'm starting to see Bakersfield on the signs. They may have been up there before that one, but I just noticed it on that one. kind of hugging this white line because our load is kind of wide. And I don't want to be hitting any cars coming up in the left-hand lane. Well, every once in a while I do kind of drift over there a little bit because I'm not paying attention where I'm driving. Hey, this is our exit. For how low this is to the ground, you think that would scrape the road right there. It's been a while since I've been on this road, if at all. I want to say this is the road that used to have the tumbleweeds on it. Way back when. No, I don't want to be in 12th gear. Thank you, I want to be in 11th gear. Yeah, maybe this isn't the road that used to have the tumbleweeds on it. I don't think I exactly know where I quite am. I mean, I know where I am, but not the road I thought I was on. Because we're hugging the interstate still. Just 18 miles to go. So don't blink because we'll be there. Looks like their destination is right up here on the right hand side. And I'm going to try to swing it wide to get in there because sometimes your parking area is right where you enter, so I got to be careful about that. Is this like a rail yard? Yeah, this is the rail yard kind of a area. Where am I bringing this? Oh, I see it now. Yeah. In order to get this really straight actually into the box, I'm gonna have to kind of swing it way over here. Kind of missed a reefer trailer. Hit my hand on the microphone. Yes, no. Nobody move. And it should be an excellent trip, I would think. I think that was just the tire wear on the trailer, so it must have been, because we got excellent. We got some good XP there. No, I don't want to look any more job offers today. Wait a minute, world map here. Do I have a garage in Bakersfield? Where the heck am I? Oh, way up here. Yeah, let's... 50 miles? Yeah, I won't bother driving to our house. It's like, we'll drive to the garage. It's not long, but it's not just around the corner either. Is our cargo still there? What is that thing doing? There goes our cargo. It's now over there. I've already delivered it, so yeah, I delivered it. So yeah. Anyways, we're let's get out of here. And now it disappeared. No, now it's there again. I had nothing to do with that. Actually, I probably want to get the heck out of here for that flips back over here and lands on my truck. I'm gonna blame this guy right over here. Right there. Blame that guy. I think I'll just park right outside here for now, because who knows what I'll do next. But no, I always hit that button. I don't want. Stop it. This button here. There we go. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the drive on down. Actually, the sun's on the other side. Let's well, it looks the same. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the drive on down. Nice little cruise. A little comedy there at the end with our trailer flipping it around after. Let me lift up that third axle before I forget. But that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time in ATS. But until then, have a good one.